Resident Evil Village becomes the fastest selling game in the series. Resident Evil Village has proven that the series has a lot of life left in it, and according to Capcom, the game sale figures are on the rise, thanks in part to the marketing of one lady, Dimitrescu. Resident Evil Village, the 8th main installment in the long-running horror franchise, has become one of the most successful additions to the genre of this generation, but it's also considered one of the scariest Resident Evil games out there, and this fresh take on the series has proven to be a winning formula. For those reasons, it's continuing to sell like crazy, with figures showing just how rapidly those numbers are going up. According to a Capcom fiscal report, Resident Evil Village has sold around 6.1 million units since its launch last May, which makes it the fastest selling game in the whole series. Thanks to this, plus the excellent sales of other games like Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin and 2017's Resident Evil 7, the company has recorded a net sales increase of 16.2% when compared to the previous financial year. It doesn't appear as though these numbers will be slowing down anytime soon, with Resident Evil Village selling 5.7 million units as of the start of this year. It might not be long before it catches up to its competitors. It still has a bit of a way to go to catch up to the likes of Resident Evil 7, which has sold 10.6 million copies, as well as the remake of Resident Evil 2 selling 9.3 million to date. But at the rate at which it's going, Village could become one of the most profitable releases in the series of Capcom. However, in the grand scheme of things, there's still quite a long path to Village becoming the highest selling Resident Evil game of all time. That title goes to the 5th entry in the series, which has sold 13.4 million units. Even game number 6 has managed to sell 11.6 million copies. That might be a surprise to some, as these two installments were quite the departure from what the franchise had been known for. However, despite ditching the survival horror mechanics in favour of more action, these two clearly had something going for them. Being part of one of the most influential horror series of all time, Resident Evil Village has shown that there is still some mileage left in Capcom's universe. Although Resident Evil 7 shook things up a bit by returning to its horror roots, the rate at which last year's follow-up is selling means that the fans will no doubt be seeing more entries for a good while. Let me know what you guys think about Village. Does it match up to the hype? Also, please remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future news, leaks and updates from the freshest open world games. But until next time, bye.